Canadians are facing public service cutbacks as privatization spreads across Canada. Companies are taking over Canadian hospitals, schools, utilities, and other public services. Canadian unionists went to Colombia to get another perspective on privatization. As members of 3 public sector unions, they wanted to see firsthand what Colombian public service workers are facing.
It really is a way of not only understanding their conditions and what we can do around those, but also understanding our own society and our own role in our society.
More people have to know what's going on.
Colombian unions are actively involved in the defense of public services. Privatization is taking place in Colombia and Canada, but in very different ways. Human rights workers said the Colombian government is violently forcing privatization on the people and preventing political opposition. Colombian unionists are truly on the front line defending their public services. Some privatization is promoted in Colombia the same way it's done in Canada. First, cut funding for public services, then point out how the service has failed. Privatization is then justified on the false claim that companies can do the work better.
En este instante es que el agente interventor actual, está tomando medidas más fuertes para debilitar la empresa en vez de potencializarla.
Entonces esos son los resultados porque ustedes sin querer están construyendo un país, una colonia diferente.
Government postal services in Colombia have been broken up and sold off in pieces. Workers who resist are harassed, threatened, and denied employment.
Ahí está focalizada nuestra lucha.
This is where we are now focusing our struggle.
Porque los nuevos accionistas de la empresa
because the new shareholders or owners of this company
son estatales, son accionistas estatales. O sea, con otra sigla,
so they create a new company, liquidate that company, create a new company under a new name.
Con el supuesto esquema de que va a ser una empresa donde sus accionistas también son entes estatales. Estaban utilizando la red postal para traficar internamente entre los núcleos de poblaciones grandes. Entonces estaban como escondidos ahí en un tráfico que también es bien importante, pero que fundamentalmente le hace mucho daño a la niñez en el país. La red pública hospitalaria ha venido en un proceso de marchitamiento para justificar posteriormente el cierre y liquidación.
The healthcare used to be there to provide a service for everyone, and now it's been privatized. It's more of a business.
De lo cual se ha institucionalizado el famoso paseo de la muerte, que es traslado de un hospital a otro hospital para que una persona la puedan atender.
And if you don't have the money to pay, then you don't get the treatment. And you can go from hospital to hospital to hospital and not receive any treatment and basically die in the streets.
For most people in Colombia, privatization of public services is a matter of life and death.
I just hope that as trade unionists from Canada, we can reach out and help these people because they're very, very fine people, very courageous people, and they need our help.
it meant so much to them for us to be there and to show our presence and show that we care.
Their message to us too was really, please do what you can, because we don't want this to happen to you.
We are very hopeful, like the Colombians, that things will change, but it will only change if we work with them in solidarity.
Cleansing herb.
También es una planta que limpia el cuerpo.
And it will give you strength.
Y también le das esfuerzo.
And it's a really good representation of your courage.
Es
The people that we met were so loving, so warm, so inviting. And I guess the big challenge now is translating this into action.
The union part of Colombia is the fabric of their society. It's actually keeping their country together. And I didn't realize a union and union's involvement could be that powerful, and that a union could actually fulfill that type of role.